and I'm going to regret that.
Okay.
That
We
was a
good to go?
perfectly keepable 7.
I'm going draw. Plains. Pass.
Draw.
Cough, cough.
Leyland. And Quirion Ranger. Pass.
Draw. It's going to be get to encampment to start. And pass.
And tap a peep draw. I'm gonna play a polluted delta for turn and pass.
Okay. Untap. Island. And Ezuri Signet. Pass.
Untap. Draw. Forest. Do Paradise Druid. Pass.
Untap draw. Here's tapped Valakut. And pass.
Instead, I'm gonna crack this polluted delta for a robber and triumph. And where are you, robber and triumph?
You know, in hindsight, I should have kept a different card. Oh well.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Like, cause I'm like, Quirion Ranger, that's pretty good. I'm like, Quirion Ranger isn't Wirewood Symbiote. They're similar, but they are certainly
I
not
always
the
get
same.
those two mixed up, Mike. It's like,
Yeah.
you elf players gotta know your shit.
Yeah.
I only ever
Which
bother
hand
to
was-
read it when I'm playing against elves, like in a match. I'm like, so I have to figure out which one's which now, so I know how to interact.
Alright. Untap a peep draw.
Yeah, if this was Wirewood Symbiote, this is a much more playable hand.
Fire of Industry. Forest Signet. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. A Plains.
Oh, Breya's back. Hello, Breya.
Yeah.
Been a while.
I haven't
And-
changed the deck, even though I meant to.
Idyllic Tutor.
He's going to get an
Thinking.
enchantment.
I think I'm just
What?
gonna grab Mystic Remore and play it.
Okay. Oh.
That's pretty good.
You bitch.
Sean, I wanted to play a non-creature spell.
I think a lot of people want to play some non-creature spells.
Yeah.
I'll pass the turn.
I can continue playing non-creature spells though. Oh, come on.
But now you have to because you drew the Soul Ring.
No, I wish. I'll cast a Beast Whisper.
There you go.
See, now all your mana dorks are cantrips.
Yeah. Pass.
Okay, here's a Ghost Quarter. Do I want to feed the fish? Should I feed the fish?
Don't feed the fish.
Don't feed the fish.
Oh god, it's Hanna.
It's Hanna, too.
Absolutely don't feed the blue-white control deck more cards.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pass. I'm just gonna pass.
Alright, sweet.
Good man.
Cool. I'll
Good
be
man.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
Watch Nick feed the fish.
No.
No.
Breya.
I mean, that's an artifact spell. Just saying.
But it's but it is a creature artifact spell. I had a different plan, but this one works as
I
well.
could have attacked with my get to encampment.
You could have. Why didn't you? Alright, go ahead.
This is where I, the get to encampment player, feel like an utter failure. I had one moment.
Yeah.
See, most of the time that man land's just gonna stay a land.
I know. That was my moment.
I will also play a Ghost Quarter. And pass.
One tap. And draw. I will play a forest. I will play an Elvish War Master, which I now have to read a little bit. Okay. Draw a card. Oh, a new card. I will play a Gala Greeters.
Make an elf.
Make an elf. Well,
And it
first,
triggers the
first
Gala
draw a card.
Greeters.
Draw a card. Then I'm going to make an elf, and then Gala Greeters is going to see another creature enter the battlefield under my control. So I'm going to create a treasure token? Yeah, I'll create a treasure token.
Isn't it tapped?
Yeah.
Attack.
Yeah.
But that's fine. That's fine. And I will pass the turn.
Pass the turn, he says. I'll draw. There's a mountain. I'll just tap out for Atsushi. Blazing Sky. Death trigger is exile the top 2 cards from my library and play them until end of turn, or create 3 treasure tokens.
When it dies.
It's a 4/4 with flying train. Passing it.
It's a good
Alright.
card.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I'm gonna.
Feed the fish.
The fish is still around.
Yeah.
It's only been one
Motherfucker.
turn.
God damn it.
By the way, check this out, guys. I finally got 2 different sets of dice. One to represent positive and one to represent negative.
You go. Why'd you go for red?
Because I've been waiting like 4 months for just black with white dots to come in. Has not come in.
Alright.
So I'm like,
There's
I got a
red
set
with
on-
white dots everywhere. Those were games in Berkeley too.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
shock
alright.
in. I'm gonna. This is way worse when it's a divination, but I'm gonna cast a thought monitor.
Oh no, you paid mana to draw 2 cards and resolved a 2/2 flyer.
Yeah. I know it's terrible, right?
I'm sorry.
Just the worst.
I'm not happy about it. Is there anything I can do after that? Nah, go ahead.
Okay. Let me on your end step. God, I hate Mike's board. And I also hate the Breya.
What do you mean? Breya's not doing anything.
I mean, I get it.
That's the problem.
Breya's just chilling.
You gonna pay for that fish? Oh wait, this is the end step.
Yeah, this is Nick's end step. I'm actually thinking of just killing the Beast Whisperer. Everybody's got scary stuff though. I'm gonna swords the Beast Whisperer, I think.
Can I increase his power? No.
He's calling for the green card draw.
That's
Okay.
What swords? Yes.
mildly hilarious.
It was a swords, yeah. I'm not gonna pay for the fish. Tap,
Yay!
draw.
Free.
I'm free.
Boy, I hope I draw something.
God, I wish I knew what I was going to draw. I'll play a Ghostly Prison. And I'll pass the turn. That would have made me much less afraid of the elves.
Boy. Boy, not my ass. Salty. Draw for turn. Play a land. Pay 3 mana to play a Lifecrafter's Bestiary.
Fair.
I will pay 1 mana for a Copperhorn Scout, and then pay an extra mana to draw a card. Triggers. First trigger is Gallagreators. Gallagreators sees that another creature has entered the battlefield, so I'll put a 1/1 counter on it. I will choose to make Elvish Warmaster sees another elf enter the battlefield, so I will get another elf token. Gallagher triggers again, sees the elf token enter the battlefield, and is going to make another. Oh, I can only choose each of its abilities once per turn.
Yep.
I will choose to make a tapped treasure, which we're just going to do right there, because I'm also going to then stack this treasure and pay an additional 1 to cast a Birchlore Ranger to then draw a card.
Doesn't one of those only tap for a colorless though? And you need 2 green if you want to draw a card, right?
This one taps for any color. This one taps for
okay. Okay, I thought the druid only tapped for colorless. I think I'm getting mixed
you
up.
might be thinking of Boreal Druid.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Gallagreators triggers again. I can only choose the gain 2 life option. The Elvish Warmaster does not trigger again. I drew a card from the bestiary. I'm going to actually look at what card I drew. That's a card.
It is.
That is a card. I will tap the Birchlore Ranger, the Copperhorn Scout, and I guess these 2 for 4 mana. Wait, no.
Mhm.
No, that does work that way. Cool. These 4 to generate 2 mana. No, I need more mana. 3 mana to cast a Hall of Triumph. When it enters the battlefield, choose a color. Creatures I control of that color get +1/+1. I will choose green.
What? I thought you were going to choose blue.
Orange.
No white.
I will pass the turn.
Hey, all in that. And draw. Shoot. That's a card. Here's a mountain. I'll cast Seething Song. And then Treasonous Ogre, floating 1.
Uh-oh. Are we dead?
No. This is just
Treasonous
Treasonous Ogre.
A value Treasonous Ogre. That's almost as scary.
Pay 3 life. And tap 2 lands to cast Pirate's Pillage. I'll discard a mountain. I'll make 2 treasures and draw 2 cards.
And that is a scary card, huh?
Yeah, the whole wow, it's just red. It's a red card that's actually black.
I'll actually pay another 3 life. I'll bank it.
Treasonous Ogre is how you get a turn 2 win in Godo Bandit Warlord, by the way.
Here's a Strike It Rich. I'll make a 3rd treasure token.
Can you cast that card from your graveyard?
I can.
He could flash it back right now if he so chose.
Just, pay some life.
I don't think I want to cast my commander right now, do I? Nah.
Up
How
to
much
you.
life are you willing to spend?
Yeah, no. Can't. I'll just pass.
15 life.
Alright.
Is it only 12? 15 life.
Mike, what's the biggest butt you got over there?
3?
3?
They're not big butts.
Okay. On end step. I think I'm going to pay 2 to sacrifice these 2 Thopters. Breya's ability to give Atsushi's -4/-4 until end of turn.
You're gonna target that sushi.
Yeah.
I was about not the treasonous ogre.
Yeah, that's sushi.
Okay.
Okay.
I think I see what's happening here. I'm a fan.
Okay. Yeah, it's just gonna die, and I'll
Okay.
do its trigger. So what do I want to do with that? I will just make the 3 treasure tokens, I think. So this is gonna go up to 6.
Okay. Then we're gonna untap, upkeep, and draw.
I'll also say, Mike, are you sure it's 3? Even with your +1/+1 artifact that you just played?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Pretty. Yeah.
Move to combat. Mike, I got 2 coming at you, and
I mean, if they're in the sky, I can't stop.
John 4.
You paying 2? You paying 2?
I'm not paying 2. I forgot about that. I'll just leave Breya back. Any blocks in the air?
The
Friend
deck?
Mike?
No. Nah, we're good.
Okay.
No archers.
Okay. Second main. Gonna pain myself for 1 to make black mana. Then 2 more. Mountain this for a toxic deluge where X is 3.
Anything I can do. Don't believe so.
Alright.
Treasonous ogre's power and toughness.
It's a 2/3.
Okay.
Alright, there she blows.
Yar.
Sweet foil too. I just picked it up.
Ooh.
Never had one.
And
Feels
then I
fancy.
think I'm just gonna cast an Orzhov Signet and call it a turn.
At your end step, I will crack a treasure
Ooh.
and bolt Breya.
Damn it.
I'm a fan.
Oh.
It's a good thing it
You
got slotted back in for that mountain
bitch.
instead
Oh,
of
yeah.
that mountain.
Oh yeah, baby. Thank you, Mike.
You bitch.
I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you.
I'm very proud, but also, you bitch.
We
It's my
played
go.
decent Magic today. Clubhouse.
Yeah.
Sir? Thank you, sir. Good play. Cheerio.
Good play, but also, you're a
Right.
piece of shit.
Yeah, shitbag. Yes, sir. I am.
You killed 8 of my creatures. Good job. Jolly good.
You're jolly good.
Also, I should have pained myself 1 other point at this game. Sorry.
Pay 4 for the Antiquities War. So first and second, I look at the top 5, reveal an artifact, and put it into my hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Where do the rest go? Bottom in any order or graveyard?
Bottom in a random order.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab a Talisman of Progress. Random order.
Yeah. I'm kind of happy that was the best card you grabbed out of there.
It was that or a Sapphire Medallion. It's like,
Yeah, I think the talisman is
Yeah.
more consistent.
So I'll grab that and I'll pass.
1 tap. Upkeep trigger. Scry 1. Right to the bottom. I now feel so goddamn cool. Well, we still drew a land anyways.
Boop.
3 mana, and I'll pay an extra 1 for Ezuri.
Time to come cast your commanders, boys.
First draft has already happened.
One of many.
Turn.
And a turn. Okay. Draw. That is a mountain. Here's a mountain. And here's my commander. I'll leave the ghost quarter open. Oh yeah.
Whoa.
Pass the turn.
Alright, untap, upkeep, draw. As much as I like the player commander play,
You could do it.
I'd like to cast Heuristic Study.
Oh.
I'll pay for it every time now. John, you sounded sad like you don't want to pay for it.
I don't. I'm just gonna veto that.
Oh,
Oof.
okay.
That
You
bad,
know,
huh?
John, thank you for
The
assisting
largest
everybody
of
else in
sads.
their tax evasion.
I gotta replace the
You pay my taxes. I don't pay your taxes.
The largest of sads. Alright. I'm just gonna put out a very non-threatening Thopter Foundry. And pass the turn.
We woo. Yeah. I remember how sagas work. They're main phase, so I still draw first.
You draw, then you activate.
Two.
You can do
Top
something at the
five.
end of your draw step before you activate, right? Or did
Yes.
it trigger
Yes,
on your
your
draw step?
opponents can also do something at the end of your draw step before
Like
you
destroy
move to your
your
main phase.
destroy your saga.
Or, like, make you discard your hand,
Or that too.
including the card
Greaves.
you just drew.
Yeah. Grabbing Greaves.
Anyone building anything from Dominaria?
I am. I'm building gruel artifacts.
No way, me too.
Absolutely. I'm building that Rivaz is gonna replace Zirilan. It's kinda lucky that I rolled to play him, so
Just
Okay.
a Talisman of Progress. That'll pass.
That might be my spooky Halloween deck because it has fucking
Sweet.
land hate.
Bottom.
that's a pretty good spooky Halloween deck.
Just like, I play a bunch of big scary artifacts. Some of them hate your lands.
Pardon me as I look at my graveyard real quick.
There's no winter orb like a asymmetrical winter orb.
I swear this camera keeps
I will
getting off
cast
center.
a regrow targeting Elvish Warmaster.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one.
I'll pay 2 mana +1 and cast the Elvish Warmaster and draw a card. Damn. I'll play a land for the turn. It's a Terramorphic Expanse, and I'll crack it. Because I'm fucking tired of drawing land, scrying lands to the bottom. Oh, look at that. It's a forest right off the bottom. Didn't have to cut. Pass the turn.
Okay. Let's untap with my
Now
wobbly
we
camera.
get hit by the Paxton Infinite.
Draw.
It's possible. Well, I mean, he does have a fuck ton of mana, doesn't he?
I do have a
Yeah.
lot of mana, but I'm missing a haste enabler. You need Zirilan to have haste at this point in the game to go infinite with just infinite mana.
There's no dragon that'll get you haste.
No. There's no fucking dragon that'll give you haste. I still need to pick up my
Why?
copy of Mass Hysteria.
Yeah, there's a dragon that gives dragons haste. Karthus.
But
He's just a
Zirilan's not a
non-pose.
dragon. He's a dude.
He's a Vishino
He's the
Shaman.
Vyasino Shaman.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's
I'm sure there's a hasty changeling.
Terror of the Peaks.
Oh,
Woo!
yeah, that's scary.
There we go.
And
Just fucking hard casts it, I see.
Do I just hold priority? Yeah. I hold priority. Oh wait, that's not what you say. I will wait to hold priority if something happens. I'll pass the turn, that's what I say. I pass the turn.
What?
Alright.
The opposite of holding priority.
That is quite literally the opposite of that, my friend.
We're holding full control. Yeah.
Embarrassing old man moment. I threw out my back on Friday helping my sister with my niece, a newborn niece.
Oof.
I was trying to calm her down, so I was like burping her and doing lunges because babies like big motions and stuff. And then I threw out my back.
Oh no.
That could be the worst, man. Is it like all locked up on one side?
Yeah,
Yeah.
fucking sucks. It's still like this is like 2 days later. It's still a little stiff, but it's a lot better. So I was able to just like tackle it right away.
You know how
It's
to
just like
you know how to like get up from a lying position correctly? How to like always roll over onto your side and use your like knees and shit.
yeah.
I think I'm just gonna pass the turn.
Oh, that's
Well,
terrifying.
Go ahead.
I'll attempt to tap for 5 on your end step. For the
Okay.
good old Sphinx's rev for 2.
Nice.
Draw 2, gain 2 life. Good. Yeah.
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 Okay.
I mean, I guess I'm last in priority. So I
Right.
shouldn't speak for everyone else.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Antiquities Ward goes off. My artifacts are 5/5s.
Done, done, done.
He has 2 artifacts.
So you got like 2 5/5s?
Yeah, his rocks are 5/5s.
Yeah, my rocks are 5/5s, and they're probably about to get tapped.
You know, a 5/5 mana dork there, and you're just gonna tap it for mana.
Sounds like an elf player. I respect it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Valakut's not going to be turned on. Mike only has forests.
Oh, if
Spire of Industry.
if you want to destroy one of my lands, I have no issue with that.
I have a Ghost Quarter. I literally can't. Oh no, it is destroy target land, I guess. I thought it was
Yeah.
non-basic. I'm mixing
No,
things
and
up.
I
also-
mean,
you
it's
double
destroy
hit it out.
target land, they get a basic. So,
I'm going to
And
play.
that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna play a Search for Escanta.
It's been a million years since I like get played.
I wish that said surveil on it. Like, it functionally surveils, but I wish it actually surveilled.
That'd be nice. Get this
There's,
die
there's a
out of
lot
here.
of things that if it was keyworded to the appropriate ability, it would be so much better.
I'm gonna play a Glacial Chasm, sacrificing the Ghost Quarter.
Wow, not getting rid of the. All right. Huh. More
You
important.
really don't want to die to combat damage, huh?
But there's a Terror of the Peaks on the battle. Wait, does that stop
Yeah.
all damage?
All damage dealt to me is reduced to 0.
Boom!
Go ahead.
Nice. And you
Just
pay
gonna
life
cost
each
him one
upkeep?
land every turn, and some life.
It doesn't cost a land every turn. It's 2 life every turn. But yeah, Paxton has the Ghost Quarter, I realize, so I misplayed pretty hard. Yeah.
Yeah, Paxton's going for it. He just kills you.
If I'm the one that gets to you, I mean, then
Yeah,
I'll be able to
you
get it right
probably
for
are.
you.
I'll play an Elvish Archdruid, and I'll pay the 1 to draw a card. Trigger. I gain an elf.
You do indeed.
I'll pay 1 and a green to cast an Elvish Mystic. Draw a card. And All right, I'm done.
Okay. Here we go. I'll activate Zirilan at the end of Mike's turn.
Here we go.
Let's go get. Yeah, let's just fucking poop out dragons. Just poop them out. It's time for poop. Here's Scourge of the Throne. Terror of the Peaks is going to trigger and target down the Archdruid.
Regenerate.
It has Regenerate. Oof.
I think Ezuri is the one that gives them regenerate, right?
Brutal. Okay. Immune to damage. All intact.
Not immune, just. By the way, guys, that's the first time Regenerate's been relevant in like a year. Oh my god!
Spooky.
We've done it.
We've done it.
Spooky.
Go team.
Okay. Big cut. Untap. Draw. Interesting. Gonna sit up a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's a sneak attack. I'm gonna tap like this.
Is there a dragon? Like old Gnawbone would do it, but that's not in
I'm gonna
his color
sneak attack
identity.
out Dragon Mage. Just zoink it onto the battlefield. Boink.
Trigger.
Trigger. Right. To any target.
Any target.
Nick.
Including Nick or John.
Nick, you're gonna take 5.
Oof.
Then I'll use the rest of my mana and activate Zirilan. I'm going to grab.
And get rid of your treasure tokens.
Right, all of them are gone. I'm going to grab Utvara Hellkite.
Does it have haste?
It will have haste.
Okay.
Oh man, if it did, if they didn't have haste, oh, that would be so bad.
Boink. Okay, combat.
Hold on, trigger.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, Paxton, I'm gonna have to keep you on your triggers here.
I already missed my opportunity to kill John right now. It's gonna be.
So wait, Scourge of the Throne didn't get exiled because he did it at the end of Mike's turn?
That's
am
right.
I missing something there?
Like he did it during my end step, and the exile clause only triggers at the beginning of the end step. So it will exile itself at Paxton's end step.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Yeah, no worries. Along with the Utvara Hellkite.
So another 6 damage to Nick.
Alright.
And then combat, it's going to be everything at Mike. And I'm going to trigger Utvara Hellkite 4 times. Also, Scourge of the Throne is going to trigger for each creature that attacks the player with the most life or tied for the most life. I put a +1/+1 counter on it. Then, whenever Scourge of the Throne attacks for the first time each turn, if it's attacking the player with the most life or tied for the most life, I untap all my attacking creatures, and after this phase, there's an additional combat phase.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so I'm probably dead after this.
Yeah, but at the end of this, it's going to be. I'm going to have.
Well, hold on. I might survive. If Paxton orders his triggers wrong, I will at least get to draw some cards.
Well,
do we get a fresh 7 off the Dragon Mage?
Oh yeah, we get a fresh 7 off the Dragon Mage too. So let's do everything like
does
step
the
by
Dragon
step
Mage
and
have
take our
haste?
time. I'm gonna go grab my tokens for the Dragon Mage. Give me just a second.
Actually, how did? He sneak attacked in the dragon mage.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I
thought it was
have
hard.
responses to the Dragon Mage trigger.
Well, first Paxton has to put his fucking
Yeah,
Foodfire Hellkite triggers onto the battlefield, and then resolve those, and then you get to see where that damage is going, and then you can respond to that, Nick.
yes, I have response to the stack once it's here.
All right, so Paxton, you have a bevy of triggers.
Give me just a second.
Let's go through them one at a time.
Tokens are here. Got it.
So here's 4 dragons.
And are they 6/6s?
Yeah, they're 6/6s. With
All right, you have 6 Terror of the Peaks triggers. How are you dividing them?
4 Terror of the Peaks triggers, right? Because it's 4 dragons entering the battlefield.
Yes, you
Yep.
have 4 instances of 6 damage.
So it'll be a clean 24 damage at Nick's face.
Okay, Nick,
Hmm?
you have response.
Yeah, is the okay.
So his dragons
first
are
response-
attacking. Oh, go ahead.
First response, I'm going to do like so to Word of Invention for 1.
One.
And then I'm also going to Teferi's Protection.
Okay.
Okay.
Question, Nick. How do you want these things to resolve?
Hmm?
Do you want the artifact that you're tutoring up for 1 mana to be unphased out or phased out?
That does actually matter.
Yeah.
I'll have it phased out.
You'll have it phased out. Okay, so we're gonna just switch the order of those
Now,
two spells.
Nick, do you phase out too, or is it just all your stuff?
I
all
don't
of-
phase out, but my life total can't change, and I have protection from everything.
That's what it is. You have protection from everything. So you still get to draw cards from the dragon. That's cool.
I do.
All right.
That's why I'm doing the Word of Invention now as well.
So Mike, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 damage.
20 leaves me at a clean 21.
Okay.
And then we get to Dragon Mage.
We're gonna Dragon Mage. I'll discard my gamble and draw 7.
I will discard my Cultivator of Blades, Beastmaster Ascension, and Nomade Shepherd.
I'll discard Muddle the Mixture, Ashiok Dreamrender, and Elishnorn, the Grand Cenobite.
Kioribus the Sea God, Lithoform Engine, Lightning Greaves, and Scroll Rack.
Okay, and then we all
There's
draw
my
7.
Tauren.
Damn, why couldn't this have been my turn 1?
I also get a
Right.
Scourge of the Throne trigger. I'm gonna.
It could have been.
I'm gonna make sure that I get that trigger on the stack first before anything happens.
Well, doesn't that trigger go off when you attack?
Yeah.
So it's not like the combat damage trigger.
Oh yeah, you're right. So it's already happened.
Yeah. It's a foregone conclusion. Now, rather unfortunately for me,
Mike, I'm
did
sorry.
Paxton
Teferi's
not
Protection
Ghost
and
Quarter?
Glacial Chasm.
Paxton didn't Ghost Quarter the fucking Glacial Chasm.
I didn't
Nope.
have enough mana. I drew the Dragon Mage. I had to.
Unfortunately for Mike, he is the only one who is able to be targeted on Paxton's combo turn.
So, yeah, more
We're
Udvar,
just
Hellkites, more dragons.
Yep.
4 more Hellkites. Are we wheeling again?
Yes, we are.
Okay, I'll respond to the wheel.
Just counter it.
Just a brainstorm.
Oh, yeah. No, Mike, I want these cards.
I wanted to keep this one. It's Island, Urza's Saga, Spectator's Heating, Azorius Signet, Swords to Plowshares, Urza, and Open the Vaults.
I'm going to discard Hot Garbage. It's Mountain Wheel of Fortune, Hoarding Dragon, Worn Power Stone.
Fucking calling Wheel of Fortune hot garbage?
I already have Wheel Dragon on the battlefield. Scavenger Grounds, Forgotten Cave, and Sequestered Stash. Draw, I'll say.
Put those two back. I'll draw 7. 3, 4.
Paxton, did you do the calculation for exactly how dead I was? It was another 24 damage plus at least 21.
It was 6 times
right.
4 is 24 plus another 15
easy.
plus 6.
Got it.
That's a lot.
My discarded cards were Sky Diamond, Starfield of Nyx, Smuggler's Copter, Mesa Enchantress, Soul Ring, Island, and Emery Lurker of the Loch.
Okay, that's all she wrote. I'm tapped out. At my end step, some dragons are gonna die. This one's gonna disappear. This one's gonna disappear.
And then 3 of them are exiled.
This one's gonna disappear. This one
Or
dies.
2 of them are
and-
exiled? Yeah,
So
one
yeah.
died.
Sneak attack exiles? No. Sacrifice.
Sorry.
And
Okay, Dragon Mage is in the graveyard.
Ikar, Hellkite, and Scourge of the Throne are also exiled.
I forgot that you just hard cast Terror of the Peaks. I'm not gonna lie. I was hoping it was dead.
Nope.
Not yet.
Alright. I'll pass.
I mean, guys, just kill the Terror of the Peaks. You're good.
How can we do
Yeah.
that in these colors, Mike?
Listen, I don't have green. I don't think I can kill a creature. Untap,
Nick summons his commander and
Keep
just does it.
draw.
Yeah, you could do that. I still have 8 6/6s.
I mean, there's also the chance that Nick
Got a point,
goes
actually.
infinite turns right here.
Yeah, you could just do that.
Yeah, that too.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana.
True. That is 9 mana. I think the play is go Mycosynth Lattice into sacrificing all your lands for another turn.
I could do that if there was a Mycosynth Lattice in this deck, which unfortunately there is not.
Damn.
I think I'm gonna shock myself, make it an even 10. That's the wrong tab. God damn it.
It's in the wrong tab, Nick.
Hmm?
Always in the wrong tab.
Yeah, it's almost like I have 2 monitors and have like 7 windows open or something. White, turning it into black and white, blue, red, and 2 for Breya, making 2 Thopters. Then I have 4 mana. Alright. I'm going to just quite simply move to cast Ensnaring Bridge.
How many cards do you have in hand?
Less than 6.
Okay, cool. Now, bear in mind, it is an artifact.
Actually, no, it is exactly 6.
You should play a
Oh.
spell.
You should probably get something out of your hand, quick.
I should probably get something out of my hand. I'm gonna pain myself for 1 to cast Emery, Worker of the Loch.
Hey.
That works.
Yeah, okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Swamp, Ashnod's Altar, Chain of Vapor, and Time Sieve. Go
Also,
ahead, my friends.
All somewhat scary. Well, at least the time sieve is.
Anything on end step? No. Okay.
All right, John, you want to keep that glacier chasm?
Yeah, I'll pay 2 life. I think it's worth it. You know, 2
Probably.
life instead of dying instantly. I have a search for Esconta trigger, so upkeep, look at the top. May put it into my graveyard. I think I will. It's a Mind Stone. I'm pretty sure there are 7 or more cards in my graveyard. Call it a hunch. So that'll flip. Okay. And draw. Useful. Play a Nimbus Maze for turn. Play a Tormod Script.
That might be relevant.
That might indeed be relevant.
Pass or do something else. I am going to dig? Question mark. I think I might just dig.
Now, all right.
Yeah. Gonna activate Esconta. Look at the top 4, reveal a non-creature, non-land, and I can put it into my hand. That is unfortunate.
All creatures, all lands.
I'll reveal Sigil of the Empty Throne. And I'll pass the turn.
Okay. Untap everything. Draw. So Reliquary Tower? Let's put Reliquary Tower. Well, first things first. Let's activate Zirilan.
Okay.
Well done. That one's I imagine that one's the toughest part.
I do a lot of whistling, actually. Weird
Well,
hidden talent of mine.
you did previously work on trains. That makes sense.
Okay, couple choices here.
Oh, the Discord sound filter cut out my whistling.
We're just gonna
It's
go
like,
ahead.
this is too awful.
We're gonna go ahead and get Drakuseth.
Drakuseth.
You got some. Okay.
Oh wait, it's when it
Drakuseth.
attacks. My bad. Wrong one.
Getting a
Gold
different one.
Span Dragon. The other one.
I mean, it does enter as a 7/7.
And that's nice and all, but we need mana and stuff.
All right. So.
Goldspan
I believe Goldspan Dragon also does its thing when it attacks.
Yes, but it also does it when it
Is targeted
gets
by
targeted,
something
yeah.
we control. Oh wait, or whenever it gets targeted. Never mind.
Like, also, don't you have 5 cards in hand, so it can attack?
It can.
I do have 5 cards in hand. Yes.
Oh no, the Valkys can attack too.
Let's see here. We're going to. Yeah, let's do that.
Hold on, Paxton, before you cast any more spells.
Yes.
I want you to resolve a trigger. Can you guess which one?
Oh yeah, Terror of the Peaks.
There you go.
Let's blow up Breya.
Breya.
Yeah.
That's so rude.
I'll,
She wasn't doing anything. She was just sitting there with her pet birds
I'll
that
Red
look
Flame
strangely
out a,
mechanical.
Pyroclasm.
So 2 damage to all creatures?
Yeah, 2 damage to all creatures.
Okay.
Wow. That's
Does Emery
rude.
survive that?
No.
Oh, okay. What is she? What
Emery.
is her toughness?
1,
1,
2.
2.
Ah. Okay.
Okay.
For some reason, I'm like, oh fuck, I think she's a 1/3.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9 at Nick's face. I'll make 2.
Again with the wrong tab.
It's one treasure
One
that
treasure.
that you can sack for 2.
Which I will do now because it's the dragon's gonna die soon. So blink. Here is a blood moon.
Okay.
And I'll finish
All
my
right.
turn with Maze Mind Tome. And then I'll end. Boink! Away goes the Goldspan Dragon.
Alright.
Put all my mountains together.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
On Maze Mind
Unfortunately, the only basic I have is an actual mountain. Oh, hey!
guys, I
Lucky.
clicked on Maze Mind Tome and it came up as a mountain for some reason.
Island
And I
your
thought that
turn.
was funny because of Blood Moon. Oh my god, you got a basic.
Yeah, I ripped an island off the top. How fortunate. Otherwise, I'd be off of blue mana. Blue. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Alright. I'm just gonna... Yeah. I'm just gonna main
Iconic.
phase a Psych Rift overloaded.
Cool.
You know, it's felt like forever since we saw a fucking Psych Rift. You know,
Yeah.
What are in people's graveyards right now?
Mine is pretty juicy, I'm not gonna lie. I've got Emery, Ashnod's Altar, Time Sieve, Open the Vaults, Urza, Urza, Saga. Teferi's Protection is exiled, sorry.
I'll be honest, John.
Uh,
I think there's only one target here.
yeah.
I think it's Nick. Yeah.
If it's not my elves, it's definitely the artifacts.
I'm gonna scry.
Okay.
You cracking it? Okay.
Yeah, I'm
I'll
cracking
scry
it.
1.
Oh, okay.
Want to keep that on top?
Oh my god, that fucking Cyclonic Rift was that island was so goddamn important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, shit.
man,
Juice.
how do I get sweet.
What happens with Glacial Chasm being a mountain and then not being a mountain? Does it reset the cumulative upkeep count? Does it?
No, it's a cumulative upkeep is literally counters that go on it. You can you can proliferate those, but on the bright side, you wouldn't like if Blood Moon was still in play at the beginning of your turn, you wouldn't have to pay for it. Unfortunately, this time you would have to pay for it.
Yeah.
Now the real question is, how does Nick survive this? Because Terror of the Peaks.
I can get rid of the Terror of the Peaks. Pretty
Yeah,
sure.
it's in the hand.
It's in hand now.
Along with other dragons.
Along with other big things. You are correct. That is a surprise you will learn later. Go ahead.
Okay. On top. Upkeep. I'm gonna let the Glacial Chasm go. Draw.
Nick, may I ask why you chose to main phase the Cyclonic Rift then?
Because I forgot it was an instant.
Ah, okay.
Because it seemed like a cool
Literally, yeah.
play.
Seemed like a good idea.
I was like, oh, I just pulled an island off the top for this Psych Rift.
Okay. I was like, huh, that's weird. I mean, I get it, but...
Like, in that specific moment, I forgot it was an instant.
Okay.
Play a Talisman of Progress.
Do you guys remember when Rachel Weisz's character in The Mummy asked Brendan Fraser's character why he kissed her?
Does anybody like Time Twister? I would like the Echo of Eons.
Echo of Eons.
So, yeah. We each shuffle our hands and hands and graveyards into our library and draw 7 cards. Sound good?
Because we're wheeling, the plan was delay.
I can put Zirilan into the command zone or not?
I mean,
yeah, you can, because he's changing What is it?
Yeah, he's
changing
changing
areas?
zones.
Zones. There you go.
I don't imagine I'll redraw him.
Nick, you do get to put your Cyclonic Rift back in your deck.
You did. Yeah.
Pog.
Crazy. So do we draw 7 now?
Yes.
Yep.
Wild.
It's actual factual time twister just for 6 mana.
I mean, it's 3 if it's flashbacked, but
Yeah.
I couldn't get
Then
it into the
it's-
graveyard fast enough.
Then it's actually just time twister.
I'm definitely going to pick up the pace. We want to get Mike back into the gameplay here.
I'll be honest, I'm having an okay time trying to remind you all of triggers. and trying to get your play by play. I'm like, why did you cast that at instant speed?
Most
done after that.
answers on that front from me are just gonna be because I was a dumbass.
Oh, I'm frequently a dumbass.
Yeah.
Okay, untaps. Draws
I was
for
gonna say, I have to go in like 30 minutes as well. So like, probably shouldn't have played the control deck in hindsight, but you know,
I haven't played it in a while.
I haven't. I wanted to, and it's been fun.
Well, here's Chandra Torch of Defiance.
Oh no. I'll kill Nick in 3 turns.
Up to 5. Can't target players.
You don't target players.
5.
Look at the first ability.
Oh yeah. That
Steals
thing.
it to each opponent, right?
Yeah, just exile the top card of your library, choose not to play it, and then it deals 2 damage to each of your opponents.
Yeah.
Instead, I'm going to make mana. And
Okay.
1, 2,
That
3,
works too.
4, 5. Let's use it to cast a Mind Stone. Tap that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's the Terror of the Beaks. Booyah.
Oh, redrew it. Damn.
3 mana.
Oh,
Actually, I'm gonna change this. I'm gonna take an action that might perplex you. I'm gonna cast Perplex.
Perplex.
Counter target spell unless its controller discards his or her hand.
I will not. Or will I? No, I will not.
How
It is
important
countered.
is the serif to you?
It is countered.
A worst card in the deck that I've wanted to take out many times. Just haven't.
what does it transmute for?
CMC 3.
Get
Well,
second bonus.
yeah, but like, what would you go and get with it?
Astronaut's Altar. Or
Oh, that's
other
pretty good.
tutors.
Nick, it's your go.
Sweet.
It also grabs Toxic Deluge.
It does grab my Wraths, yes. I think in this version of the deck, it also grabs Dualcaster. Yeah. Untap, upkeep, draw. Sea of Clouds. And I think I'm just on the gain a bunch of life game plan. Yeah. Actually. Mountain, Orzhov Signet. I'm gonna cast Demonic Tutor.
I want Demonic Tutor.
That's a good card.
Any responses?
No.
Alright, sweet.
Is this infinite right here?
No.
Okay. Is it infinite after you cast your next spell?
Unfortunately, I can't go infinite at the moment, but I can assemble a very good synergy that isn't
Thought your
infinite.
sword.
Yeah. Little known
It's not
fact about Thopter Sword is it's not infinite without a third piece.
But it is a lot of value at this point.
But it is good.
It's a lot of blockers for a
Sword of
lot
the
of
Meek?
dragons.
Oh, you're good. I'm in unfortunate land over here.
Unfortunate. And then I'm just gonna pass with Thopter Sword open.
One tap, upkeep, draw. Hold on. After Foundry. Oh, right. Okay, so you can just make a bunch of tokens. You don't have
Yeah, I
the
can make 1,
turn
2, 3, 4,
thing,
5, 6, 7, 8 tokens at the moment.
But then he starts taking extra turns right after that.
Yeah.
No, I don't have the time sieve. The time sieve is exiled.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's the Foundry, not the Time Sieve. Okay, well, the Time Sieve is exiled. That's nice.
Foundry makes the tokens. Sword of the Meek comes back and is a thing to sacrifice to the Foundry. Then Time Sieve makes it infinite turns, and all the things that make them do mana things make it.
What's the
infinite
other
turns.
thing on your board? Let's
Hmm?
untap Nick.
Ensnaring Bridge and
Snaring
Soul Ring.
Bridge. Okay.
I don't think that matters to you at the moment.
No. So I think I'm just going to be playing a bunch of stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll play an ECD, and I'm going to exile Chandra.
Oof. That hurts.
The
I need that.
Yeah.
I need that to fight the Thopter Foundries.
And that for 2, and I'll play an Arcane Signet, and I'll pass.
Okay. Let's untap. And draw. Boy, howdy, it's a mountain. That's the 5th one. I will.
So on your next mountain, you get to start bolting.
Let's go ahead and crack the Mind Stone. Let's see what Fate has here. That is a land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll leave Valakut open. I'll cast my commander, and then I will suspend Greater Gargadon with 10 counters.
Excellent.
What are you
Pass
doing?
the turn.
Alright, on your end step, I'm gonna activate Thopter Foundry a bunch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times in total. Gaining 8 tokens.
Does this also gain you life?
And gaining 8 life, yes.
Yep.
I don't remember what Paxton needs the Gargadon for, but I'm suspicious.
It's the best
Probably
sacrifice outlet.
probably
in the
just
game.
a free sack outlet.
It's
honestly.
the best sacrifice outlet in the game.
Just using it like that. Okay.
Untap. Go away, fly.
It's 1 red mana,
Upkeep.
and you can't interact with it.
And
Oh,
draw.
you sure? Casa Phyrexian, Casa an Eldrazi processor puts that shit right in your graveyard.
Bold play.
Bold. Alright. I'm gonna play an Inventor's Fair for turn. And then... Actually, can I just go infinite right now off of that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wait, am I miscounting? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. Gonna tap like so to crack the Inventor's Fair. Ah! I'm dropping my deck.
Yeah,
Or...
if I didn't hit the time sieve in the Tormod's crypt, then
Yeah,
I think we do just lose, yeah.
we would have lost. It's brutal. But now we have a lot. As many Thopters he can make a turn as he can tap 1 mana for it, which is a lot.
You can gain like 12 life a turn. At
I
least
cracked the thing to grab a Crypt Clan Ironworks.
Oh, that's infinite Thopters.
is that infinite life?
Yeah,
That's infinite life and infinite thopters. And
Okay.
infinite colorless mana.
Does he have enough mana to
I do
summon
not have
his
enough
commander?
mana to cast Breya at the
Ah.
moment. But I can just set up with infinite life and infinite thopters this turn.
Would you like to test
Okay.
how big you can make that number?
Uh,
'Cause you can still die to 21 command damage.
I can.
True.
Move to cast Correct Clan Ironworks. And then I'm going to gain how big is this now? How big can this number go? Going to gain
Go to 4 digits, I'm going to be impressed.
it cannot.
This is 999.
I'm just gonna max that counter out at 999, and then I'm gonna just have
Infinite creatures, effectively.
I'm gonna have 10 billion Thopter tokens.
All right.
Gotcha.
I have one out,
Number.
which is to draw gamble and have it effectively entomb anger into my graveyard. And that's the only thing that would work.
The largest creature that can attack is a 5/5. Go ahead.
Okay. Untap.
What you got, John?
Upkeep. Draw.
Cyclonic Rift.
Non-creature spells my opponent's cast cost 2 more until my next turn. By the way.
Ooh,
Not really an issue for the.
fun.
So if you destroy all artifacts,
Yeah, I wish I hadn't cut that Shatterstorm.
3. I think that's the cheapest.
well, you got to remember that it can't just be. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Shatterstorm. That would do it.
Play a propaganda.
Nah, I cut that though.
1,
There's a few
2,
cards in here.
3.
Phantom Blast, if he doesn't have a counterspell.
Yeah, that's 2 blue. I'll leave Ascanta untapped. Yeah. I'll Flood of Tears.
What does that do? Oh,
Return
wait.
all non-land permanents to their owner's hands. If I return
Okay.
4 or more non-token permanents this way, I can put a permanent card from my hand onto the battlefield.
Okay.
Respectable. All my tokens are gone, but I still have like 20 billion life.
Still
Just
got a
remember,
lot
all
of
the way
life.
those
combo works.
all those are going to cost 2 more until my next turn.
Fair.
See, my lands stay in play. These all come back.
Get to use that ECD again.
I'm wondering if I replay that or I put something else onto the field. I think I'm just going to put a Hedron Archive onto the field.
This game
And I'll
is weird.
pass.
Untap. Counter. Down to 9. Draw. Bonder's Enclave. I'll suspend a Wheel of Fate.
Ooh, I like that.
If only it was Wheel of Fortune, and we could just get rid of all that shit out of Nick's hand right now.
I'll play my commander. I'll pay extra for a Wayfarer's Bauble. And I'll pass.
Alright.
Paid his taxes. I'm proud of you.
Untap.
Has to.
Upkeep. Draw. How much is Breya right now? Breya is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have all my colors, correct? Yes. Yep. I think I'm just going to move to cast Breya, the Ethereum Shaper.
I
Interest.
will respond.
Ew.
I'm going to activate Escanta. Look at the
Ah,
top 4.
gotcha.
Ew.
I thought this was a counter spell.
Still could potentially be.
Just to put the
I'm going to
fear
reveal Factor Fiction.
Okay, cool.
Put the fear of God into him. That's the Oklahoma way.
No, this just means I do it again next turn. Blood Crypt is gonna enter tap. Then I have to discard a bunch to hand size.
I want you to know how
1,
funny I thought
2,
that was.
3,
They
4,
entered
5,
tap. I'm like,
6, 7, 8,
ah.
9, 10, 11, 12. Alright. I
Is
mean,
Terror of the Peaks exiled or somewhere in a graveyard?
Terror of the Peaks.
It's in a graveyard. It was countered.
It's in my graveyard.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it was delay that countered it. That's right.
No, perplex. I know you may be a little perplexed that you actually use that card.
Yeah,
but
I am quite perplexed.
That's
Unironically,
that's something like a Pokemon
8,
gym leader would say
4,
after giving you the perplexed DM.
5,
perfect.
John, I think it's your turn.
Yeah, I'll start going. Nick's just discarding.
So I'm discarding Goblin Welder, Phyrexian Arena, Anguished Unmaking, Orzhov Signet, and Boros Signet.
How much mana do I have?
An amount.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Sounds like fun.
An amount that is greater than 0.
We all like fun, right?
Yeah, fun is great.
Okay. 1, 2. Need to keep one of these up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll play Shark Typhoon.
That's fun.
Then let's see. I'll still have 3 after this. I'll go ahead and Swords Breya.
I gain 4 more life.
Yeah, you're at 1003.
That's just as high as the counter would go. It's broken.
It's 20 billion and 4, John.
Yeah.
I'm keeping track. I've got it written down right here.
You've got it written down. Good. My sharks are gonna have to get to work.
There's a 1/1 shark.
Yeah, how many cards are in your library? Slightly unironically.
I'm gonna get them all back. Let's flash back Echo Evians.
Yay!
Yay!
So
So shuffle your hands and graveyards in, baby.
You saying you want me to shuffle this sweet Blood Moon back into my library?
1.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna count how many cards are in my library real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Shuffle up. Let's go. What is happening? I try.
30, 31, 32, 33.
I mean, my game plan now is to use Hanna to get 21 turns worth of commander damage on Nick. So
Hannah's got those knuckles, man.
I suppose I could potentially do that with Zirilan, but I just don't think of that as being an option.
I'm so upset. I have 70 cards in my library.
Wow, that's a lot.
I'm about to draw 7, but
You could draw the cards again.
You're gonna draw
Passing through the
1/10
Terror
of
of the
your
Peaks,
library.
it's possible.
I wanted it to be 69. I was so excited when I was getting closer, and then it went past it. And
Okay.
Mystic
Those are
Remora!
Mystic Remora comes back. I also have 2 more sharks. I have another 1/1 shark and a 3/3 shark.
4, 5, 6, 7.
And a player deal 20 billion damage in 70 turns.
Once again, I only have like 20 minutes, so
Ah. Can one player deal 20 billion damage in 20 minutes?
all right, go ahead, Pax.
Right on. We're gonna untap. I'm gonna draw. Oh wait. Countdown. Countdown. 4 down, 2, 3.
You know what the sad part is? The elf deck can totally deal that. 20 billion damage.
There's
Yeah,
a
I believe
Rose
that.
Passage.
20 billion and 4.
Here's a ruby medallion. Here's Dragon Tempest.
Hey, there it is.
Combo.
Blip. Indeed. Activate Zirilan. I pretty much know what I'm gonna get. There's no reason not to get. Hoarding Dragon.
Okay,
Gonna
it
go
looks
find an
like we're
artifact.
starting at 7:30 now, so I have a little bit longer.
Okay.
I'll just go get my artifact, which will be
Do you have
Sundial of the
the?
Infinite. Doink. I'll tuck that under my dragon. I have a Dragon Tempest trigger. It deals 1 damage, which is the number of dragons I control, to one of John's sharks, which has 1 power.
Oh. Okay.
Then I will attack John.
Okay, I'll chump block with my other 1/1 shark.
Fantastic. Then I will be shuffling. I will go ahead and sacrifice my Hoarding Dragon to Greater Gargadon. Put Sundial of the Infinite into my hand, and then I will cast
Oh, that's clever.
Sundial of the Infinite.
To avoid the exile.
Yeah.
Ah.
Then I'm just gonna cast.
Oh wait, I draw off the sundial. I
Oh, yeah,
should
you
have also
totally do.
drawn off the ruby medallion and the dragon tempest, but
Oh,
I
yeah,
guess
you
I
do.
missed those.
You get to draw cards.
So I draw 3.
I'll go ahead and just crack my wafers bobble. It's fine. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get a land, shuffle, pass.
Untap.
Oh, Valakut's gonna trigger off the bobble. John, your
Okay.
shark is dead.
Keep. Draw.
No. Couldn't have gone after my face.
I'm gonna play a Bloodstained Mire for turn. And then I'm gonna move to cast Spellseeker.
Okay.
Gonna find Demonic Tutor. I think. Yeah, Demonic Tutor isn't exiled.
It's like it should have been shuffled back in.
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot if it was cast before or after you exiled my yard. And I forgot to check before I shuffled it in. Alright. And then do I just pay for the fish?
Good.
Yeah. Oh, hang on. I gotta crack this Bloodstained Mire real quick. Sorry. I forgot. Do I have just a basic? Actually, what does it matter? Godless Shrine under is untapped. I'm down to 20 billion and 1 health. And then I'll cast Demonic Tutor, paying for fish with these 4 lands. Finding a card, and then I'll pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep. Mr. Grimoire goes away. Draw.
Fucking love that.
Pay 2 life to have Hallowed Fountain enter untapped. 1, 2, 3. I'll cast Heuristic Study. I'll get a shark. And then I'll pass a turn.
All right.
I think I need to discard 1, 2, 3,
This
4,
goes
5,
to
6, 7, 8.
2. This
Starting
goes to
plains.
6. All these lands. Draw a card. It's a mountain. I'm gonna bolt that shark.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Activate Zirilan.
I'm genuinely curious if Paxton can still do infinite. Oh yeah. Oh, he can totally do infinite damage still. Okay.
Question is, what dragons do I got left?
Gesundheit.
Like it.
Some pretty good options. Some pretty good options.
Toggle laser eyes.
Just kind of doing a quick inventory of all the options. Could get Terror of the Peaks. Here's Lathlas. It's going to deal 1 damage to John.
Not even going to take out a Thopter or the Spell Seeker.
Yeah, let's take out a Thopter.
Okay.
Good
What would you
suggestion.
need for a World Forger combo?
Needs to
Kiki
draw
Jiki.
Kiki Jiki.
Yep.
Jiki, that's who. Okay.
Need to draw
Like he
Kiki
can pull. Is there a freaking recruiter of the garden there, or recruiter of the Imperial
Imperial
Recruiters?
Recruiter.
Here's
Oh.
a Grinning Ingus.
The Gringus, yes.
That doesn't go infinite, unfortunately.
Not on its own.
Not with Ruby Medallion.
Yeah, you need
You make
one
infinite
more.
colorless.
I do.
Yeah.
Did you pay the one? Did you pay the one?
I'll go ahead and pay the 1. Yeah.
Okay.
Do I make infinite colorless? So I pay.
Yeah, you
pay
can
for
make
2,
infinite colorless.
and I pay. You have to pay a red to return it to its hand. So
You do have to pay a red to return it to its
Don't
hand,
have
which is
it.
why you make infinite colorless instead of.
Well, but he also needs to pay a red mana to summon it. That's the thing.
Yeah,
two mana.
so
2 mana to summon it. So it's 2 to summon it, and then you pay a red. Yeah, it's
2 to
not,
summon it, you pay a red to get it back into hand. It makes red and 2 colorless, so you can just keep looping it like that.
So you pay a red and a colorless to cast it, and then you are now he's negative a red right. He's not. He's negative a red right
Yeah, I
now.
just lose red over time, and then I can't redo it because you need to pay a red to recast it. Oh wait, you use the red that he makes to redo that. Oh wait, but then you don't have an extra red to return it. Yeah. You need 2 red. You need 2 red. Okay, so that's weird. That's weird to think about. Anyways, I still can tap for my Bonder's Enclave.
Oh, I'm thinking of Bergy. That's why.
I'll draw.
Bergy plus Medallion
I still
plus
get to
Ignis
attack.
is infinite
I guess
colorless.
John's gonna take 6, unless you still have your Ghostly Prison.
I don't. But
okay,
I'm going to brainstorm and get a 1/1 shark to block with.
Oh, okay. And then I will simply end the turn.
All right. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. You're gonna be quite upset. Mountain for a Soul Ring.
Paying the 1.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Okay.
Forgot about the Ristic Study. Then 2 for a Sword of the Make.
Okay.
Paying the 1. Then Thopter Foundry.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And then I can't pay the one for this one, but it's KCI.
Well,
I will.
infinite Thopters again.
Hold on, let me look at cards.
I naturally have these 3 in my hand off the Echo.
I'm gonna force the KCI.
Alright, that's fair.
Pitching Lavinia.
Fair enough.
It's
You
5
did draw.
CMC. So I get a 5 CMC shark. I draw 1 off of.
Yeah, you drew 1 off of me this turn.
All right, guys. While I was using the restroom, I figured out an infinite combo with the Gringus.
Go for it.
Treasonous Ogre, or Defiler of Instinct, and then an Aetherflux Reservoir.
Okay, you said you're
Ooh.
passing after that, Nick?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm going to. 1,
Vergi
2,
plus
3.
Ignis plus anything is infinite.
You can
I'm
also
gonna Sphinx's Rev for 5. And then I'll get 5 plus 3. I get an 8/8. I get an 8/8 shark off of that, right?
yes,
Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
bolt that, Paxton.
Oh, I was gonna make the mountain snow and get Scred into this deck.
And then I'll draw 5. 1, 2, 4, 5. Okay. Tap. Upkeep, draw.
I found a flashlight, guys.
Play a Prairie Stream for turn. Play Propaganda. So I get a 3/3 shark. That can't attack.
God, the combo's back.
Maybe.
Oh yeah, you missed it.
Yeah.
I had Soul Ring, Sword of the Meek, and Thopter Foundry in my hand off the Echo of Eons.
Oof.
I probably should have done that in a different order, but I think this is fine still. I'm gonna swing 8/13 at Paxton.
Yeah, I'll take 13. Big ouch.
Okay.
21.
Go for 4 for a Supreme Verdict.
Destroys all creatures.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll go ahead and sacrifice my creatures to the Gargadon, but first I'll return. Oh wait, I can't do the Ignis except as a sorcerer. Yeah, I'll just sacrifice them all to the Gargadon. So 3 creatures going down.
Okay.
And
It's
Zirilan
going down.
will go to the command zone.
8 cards in hand, so I'll have to discard 1, but I'll end my turn.
How many counters does that take off?
Then I'll untap. Gargadon goes to 2. Untap and draw. It's an Arcane Lighthouse and a Mind Stone. Suppose I could just resolve the Gargadon now. But instead, oh yeah, the wheel goes down to 1, 2. Suppose it's time to play spells. Here's Rite of Flame. Shoot. I will go ahead and Fiery Confluence.
Ooh, modes. Are you
Destroy
paying the
target
one?
artifact, destroy target artifact, destroy target artifact.
Are you paying the one for either of these?
Um,
Do still have both.
yeah, yes, I will pay for. I will not pay for the. Actually, no, I'm not going to pay the one. I'm not going to pay the one. I'm going to untap this land.
Okay. So I'll draw 2.
You know what? Let's before we fire a confluence, let's see if a freaking
This deck isn't running free counter magic, so
Vandal Blast resolves overload.
sure.
Yeah.
Now the fiery confluence.
And you didn't pay the 1 on that?
Yeah.
Right.
And the
What-
mode's just going to be 6 damage to each opponent.
I guess I'm down to
A number.
19 billion 995.
And then I will end the turn using my Mind Stone. Oh, you know what? The Ruby Medallion. I have 2 lands untapped.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alternatively,
Hey,
you
Could have paid for that Ristic Study now, but I guess I fucked that up.
you're paying for that Mystic Study and you didn't even know it. Oh well.
Oops.
Oh well.
Things get a little bit hairy in these long games.
Yeah.
Alright, my turn.
Yep.
Oh, doop, doop, doop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can do that. Paxton, I really must thank you.
What was that?
You did exactly what I needed you to do. I'm gonna cast Scrap Mastery, paying the 1 for Ristic Study.
Oh boy.
I needed those in my graveyard.
Alright, I'll dig. 1 sec.
We got that Fact or Fiction?
No, I have Escanta.
Ah. Still? Isn't there a Ghost Quarter in play? Alright.
Look at the top 4.
Paxton's needed the mana.
I can see he clearly didn't. I mean, yeah, it's probably a good idea today, but
Darn. Put your Best to See God into my hands. I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure I have no counter magic in my hand. 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10. Nope. You're good to go.
Alright,
Let her rip.
so I get Thopter Found. You all also get all your artifacts out of your graveyard.
True.
oh, Zoom-tight.
I get my
I
Hedron
get-
Archive.
Just a
I
way
get
for it to fall
Thopter
for
Foundry,
me.
Sword of the Meek, Correct Claim Ironworks, and Soul Ring.
So you have Infinite Colorless.
Yes, I have Infinite Colorless. I'm gonna turn that floating Infinite Colorless. I'm going to move to cast Breya
Wait, do
using
the
these
loop
4
one.
lands.
Do the loop once, just to be
Oh, yeah.
sure. Just to be sure that you have the colors
Alright.
after the first
Oh,
loop.
I do have the colors after the first loop. I've got these 4 and a Soul Ring.
Okay.
The Soul Ring can start the loop. But yeah, I'm going to use the Soul Ring to activate the Thopter Foundry, sacrificing Sword of the Meek, making a Thopter, getting Sword of the Meek back, attached to it. Then I can do it again, getting another Thopter.
Yeah.
Then I can
sacrificing the
sacrifice this
for now.
Thopter to make this, to this, to make mana, to continue the loop.
Gotcha.
And then these 4 mana, I guess I technically take a damage along the way to get Breya.
Counter
And then I
spell?
can turn. Yeah.
I got nothing. I did my digging already.
Nope.
Yeah.
Table trickery now.
Nope. I got a
And
sorcery in my
then.
hand.
Yeah.
I think that's infinite damage, right? You can just bolt us a bunch.
Yeah, I
over
can
and over.
just bolt you guys as much as I need.
Brutal. Okay, so If John hadn't cast Supreme Verdict, my play was to Zirilan out a Hellkite. I forget what it's called. It's the artifact stealing one, and steal Nick's combo. I wanted that one for myself. But yeah, good GG's. That's pretty epic.
GG's.
What an epic conclusion to this game.
My goodness.
I never thought I would be happy to see a Vandal Blast while playing this deck, but I was.
Was Breya in your graveyard or was she in exile?
She was in the command zone.
Okay,
She was like
so
fucking 20 mana.
that's fine.
Like-
You had,
I had infinite colorless, so I just needed the 4-colored mana.
Yeah, I mean, between the Vandal Blast,
Actually,
the Confluence.
I guess if you still if you had your Ghost Quarter up, you could have hit the Spire of Industry. So instead of getting Breya, you would have had one more turn. That's the only thing I can think of, right?
One of the lands I had untapped was Rogran Triumph. And I had a black land, so... Like, the only basic
Well,
in the
yeah,
deck was the plains,
yeah, but it would have
still
entered
would have got there.
tapped, right? So you would have had
Ghost
3
Quarter's
mana.
untapped.
Ghost Quarter's untapped.
Okay. So then, never mind. I'm wrong.
Yeah.
I wonder where my next counter spell was. There's the Fact or Fiction again. There's Swords.
That was a long
It wasn't for a while.
And my wheel wasn't going to get me much. I mean, a faithless looting into a treasonous ogre. Yeah, nothing really going on there. It's a pretty epic game. Woo.
Oh.
All this magic.
Oh.
Y'all remember I was in that game? Wild. It was like an hour ago.